Man, it's getting juicy down at the winter meetings. Did you hear what happened last night? What's going on, everybody? Hope you're doing well. So, I've been live at the winter meetings every day. Obviously, the Yankees signed Max Fried yesterday. Got their left-handed front line starting pitcher is going to be their number two behind Garrett Cole, which is great. Which is going to give them a three-headed monster on the top end of rotation. But there's a lot of other things that the Yankees are working on right now. And by the way, if you're a baseball fan, if you're a Yankee fan, you're not subbed to this channel, please do that right now. And just please turn on your notifications. I don't want you to miss anything because the Yankees and even Hal Steinbrenner said yesterday, we are not done yet. And they're not. Okay. But there's a little dynamic in this. Hector's been out there, Motown Sports been out there reporting live from the winter meetings, and he's been live with me every night. And one of the things that, if you weren't on the live stream last night, yeah, you may have missed is that the Mets are trying to throw chaos into baseball right now. Why? Well, in terms of the first base market, they're also in on Christian Walker, right? As the Yankees. The Yankees and the Mets are bidding on the same two free agents, Christian Walker and Tanner Scott. But that's not why the Mets are trying to throw things into chaos. The Mets are also trying to trade for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Hector was reporting that last night. Okay, quietly trying to do it. That would give them another Dominican powerhouse player to combine with Juan Soto to play first base. And he was saying that it's either going to be Vlad Jr. or Christian Walker. With Pete Alonso, it sounds like he's third fiddle right now. So I would expect Pete Alonso to sign elsewhere. He also got a 4-year deal last night, a 4-year offer last night from the Oakland A's, Pete Alonso. So they offered him a 4-year contract. The details, I don't know how much, but they've already brought in Luis Severino. They're looking to spend on another power bat to go with Brent Rooker. So, and some of these other bats. So, but the Mets trying to trade for Vlad Guerrero Jr. can throw a whole dynamic into this. And if the trade doesn't work, he's going to be free agent next year. And I have a feeling they're going to wind up going after him in free agency. But if it doesn't work, they're going to make a strong push for Christian Walker. But potentially just to raise the price on the Yankees. The Yankees had a 3-year offer out last night, a little, I think, 20 to 22 million per. The Mets wouldn't be surprised if they raised it to 25 to 30 per, just to force the Yankees to spend more. Okay, and then still go after Vlad Jr. next year, and they can even bring back Pete Alonso and make him a DH. And he can play first base this year and make him a DH next year, and have Vlad Guerrero Jr. play first base, or vice versa. So they could essentially bring back both. But this is where the Mets are creating chaos in baseball. They're trying to be the disruptors of baseball. And again, the Yankees were here doing this decades ago, right? So it's good to see another team do it. It really is. And it kind of throws some more suspense and drama and excitement in baseball, right? And so kudos to the Mets for doing it. They don't care. And he made it clear last night, was saying too, like talking to a former agent out there and another agent out there. They're saying that the Mets don't care right now about draft pick compensation, international free. They don't care about any of it. They want a mercenary up, right? So I mean, it's widely considered to be an albatross contract for Juan Soto out of the winter meetings. They think it's going to be a terrible contract on the back end. Vlad's probably going to cost a big commitment too, probably 10-year deal at big money. So that would be another commitment the Mets would have to make. But if they got him, talk about the firepower in the front of that lineup, right? My God, Lindor, Soto, probably Vientos, Vlad Guerrero Jr. I mean, that's a murderer's row right there. So, but they still have to get past the Dodgers. But with that said, the other moves the Yankees are working on too. So they're working on Christian Walker. They were close last night. They're also working on Cody Bellinger. Right, so it sounds as if Christian Walker does happen. We should get more intel today, this morning. The Rule 5 draft is this afternoon, and generally they do more business this morning. We'll get a little bit more clarity on Christian Walker to see what's going on. But that little dynamic was thrown into the equation last night, and it's kind of circulating around the winter meetings. I don't know how many people know about it, but that's the reporting that was given to us last night, live at the winter meetings in the live stream. So that would be crazy. Absolutely nuts. But that's again, this is what the Yankees used to do. So it's good to have another team doing it. Okay, so and it's nice to have a New York team doing it because they can maybe wake up the Yankees a little bit, light a fire under their butt. And I do think Max Fried was a good get. I think the prices for pitching are crazy high. Okay, and if you haven't heard, Kyle Tucker, superstar outfit from the Astros, is now on the trading block. And what the Max Fried signing does is it makes it easier for them to move on from either Luis Hill or Clark Schmidt. Right, you can use one of those arms to send to the Houston Astros and package it with some other prospects to try to get a Kyle Tucker. Right, major league ready arms. Luis Hill and Clark Schmidt, they both have 4 years of control left. So and the Astros they have Framber Valdez. He's got 1 year of control left. So they want to add some pitching stability to that rotation. One of those guys would be a perfect fit. I do think they're going to move Nestor Cortez and or Marcus Stroman at some point too, because they do need, even if Christian Walker comes here, they still need a left-handed bat in the outfield, which Cody Bellinger would beat at, but maybe another left-handed bat in the infield. Because you got Caleb Durbin as a righty bat, right? If he's playing second, Jazz lefty bat third, but maybe Ha-Seong Kim or Hyesung Kim or one of these guys could be a good another bat. I think a second lefty bat would be wise for the Yankees to pursue if they're going to add another righty like Christian Walker to the lineup. He's older. He's 33. He's the best defensive first baseman in baseball, though. So that's one of the things the Yankees had problems with last year, right? His infield defense. He would be stabilizing a lot of that. And also with Jazz still learning the third base position, this guy would help save a lot of wild throws and so on and so forth. So, and give Caleb Durbin a chance to develop and grow. But we'll see what they do. Sounds like Aaron Judge is going to move back to right field now, and Jason Dominguez will get a shot at center field. But if Cody Bellinger comes here, then maybe Bellinger gets center and Jason Dominguez gets left. That'll improve the defense in the outfield as well. Bellinger is a solid defender, and it gives Jason Dominguez a chance to kind of learn and develop just like Caleb Durbin. But that's the latest and greatest. Other moves that happened last night, Nathan Eovaldi signed a 3-year deal to go back to the Texas Rangers. So they added an arm. They also added a bat. Power bat slugger Jake Burger from the Marlins was traded last night to the Texas Rangers for 2 infield prospects and a pitching prospect. So they added a power bat, Texas Rangers, as well as a big arm, bringing back a big arm in Eovaldi. And the Cleveland Guardians made a trade with the Blue Jays to send stud infielder Andres Jimenez over to Toronto. Okay. Now, to me, it says that maybe it makes it easier for the Guardians to keep Josh Naylor now because they got back. But maybe it makes it easier for the Toronto Blue Jays to also offload Bo Bichette because now they have Andres Jimenez here. So, and they could essentially move Bo and Vlad Jr. They get a haul back. They could move them. So, but if Vlad Jr. winds up going to the Mets, that's going to create a whole new method of crazy over there in the National League. But I expect the Phillies to be busy. I expected the Braves to be busy now that they've lost Fried. And there's a lot of relievers. And again, like the other free agent, Tanner Scott is the one that the Yankees and the Mets are both bidding on at the same time. So, and I heard that the Mets are also trying to get Johnny Loizaga on a 3-year deal. So that's what's going on right now. There's a lot of moving parts. But like the first day was the Juan Soto. Like the next day was a dry day. It was almost like people were recovering from Juan Soto. People were all just talking about Soto to the Mets and blah, 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 and less business was happening. And then yesterday became a little bit more active. The Yankees really started rocking and rolling. And it looks like the Yankees are going to be making multiple moves in either the next couple of days or the next couple of weeks because they have to anyway. Right? So the Mets got their great white shark, Juan Soto. The Yankees have a lot of pieces to add here. They're going to have a lot more money to play with now, too. But that's the latest, gang. Let me know what your thoughts are. If anything else happens, I promise you'll get it. Okay, whether it's in a short or I'll go live later. I'll go live tonight or something. I'll keep you updated on the Rule 5 draft, too. There's a lot of, before I'll conclude with this, I would keep an eye out on these guys for Yankees. Tyler Hardman, third baseman. TJ Rumfield. Alexander Vargas, shortstop prospect. Ryan Anderson, pitcher. Zach McAllister, pitcher. Alex Mauricio, Billy Dees, Danny Watson, Leonardo Pastana, Brendan Beck, Osel Rodriguez. These guys were left unprotected from Rule 5 draft. I would expect a bunch of these guys to get scooped up today. And I will do a rundown once the Rule 5 draft is over. Maybe I'll be live tonight and doing it. I'll do a rundown on who from the Yankees was scooped up in the Rule 5 draft and whether the Yankees scooped up anybody in the Rule 5 draft. So stay tuned. Have a great day. Talk to you later.